Greetings, dear viewers. We appreciate you tuning in. Today we peel back the curtain on an issue of grave concern, the intrusive media obsession with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Despite their choice to lead a quieter life, they continue to be hounded by British tabloids, paparazzi, and even reporters who've flown across the ocean for a scoop. Remember to subscribe, like, and share to join us in this exploration. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this timely issue. The British tabloid obsession with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is far from a secret. These two figures, once central to the royal narrative, now find themselves at the heart of a relentless media circus that refuses to let them go. Even after stepping back from their royal duties, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex remain in the crosshairs of the UK media's insatiable hunger for gossip and scandal. It's not just some paparazzo lurking in the bushes, oh no. We're talking about reporters flown in from Britain, embedding themselves in the quiet community of Montecito, casting their nets wide and hoping for a juicy tidbit. The latest offender? The Times of London, a Murdoch-owned paper which sent a journalist on what can only be described as a stalking mission. Their goal? To add fuel to the ever-raging fire of the British tabloid machine with yet another invasive, judgmental piece about the Sussexes. This isn't a novel phenomenon. British media has spent years vilifying Meghan and Harry, spinning tales of drama and discontent. Then, as if on cue, they turn around and profit off their every move. Their marriage, their lawsuits, their decision to step back. Every choice the Sussexes make becomes fodder for an industry worth millions. This level of surveillance is nothing short of obsessive. But let's pause for a moment. Picture this. You've left a toxic work environment and your former colleagues fly halfway across the world just to spy on you. That's not just obsessive, it's downright creepy. And it doesn't stop with the Times. Reporters from the Daily Mail, the Telegraph, and even a German documentary crew have all made the pilgrimage to Montecito, not to report on anything new or groundbreaking, but to lurk around cafes, eavesdrop on unsuspecting locals, and badger them about Harry and Meghan's private life. The irony, the British press, the very ones who whine about Harry's criticism of media intrusion, are the ones proving him right every single day. So the question arises, who truly craves the attention here? But the intrusion doesn't stop at the British borders. Far from it. The tendrils of the British press have slithered their way across the Atlantic and settled right in the heart of Montecito. This tranquil Californian town, chosen by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as their private sanctuary, has been turned into a battlefield of relentless media intrusion. This isn't just a case of paparazzi lurking in the shadows, hoping to catch a snapshot of Harry and Meghan during a private moment. This is a full-fledged invasion. Reporters flown in from Britain settling into the quiet rhythm of Montecito, all in an attempt to sniff out the most inconsequential tidbits of gossip. The Times of London, a Murdoch-owned paper, is the latest culprit. They dispatched a journalist on what could only be described as a stalking mission, with the sole objective of feeding the insatiable British tabloid machine with yet another invasive, judgmental piece on the Sussexes. The Daily Mail, the Telegraph, even a German documentary crew have all made the pilgrimage to Montecito their mission. Not to report on groundbreaking news or delve into pressing issues, but to haunt the local cafes, eavesdrop on innocent conversations, and badger the unsuspecting locals about the private lives of Harry and Meghan. The irony of it is palpable. The same British press that whines about Harry's valid criticism of media intrusion is the one proving him right, day in and day out. The Sussexes chose to step away from the limelight, yet the British press refuses to accept this reality. As long as there's a pound to be made off the Sussexes' names, the obsession will continue, the stalking will persist, and the quiet town of Montecito will remain under siege. This relentless pursuit is a testament to the obsession of the British press. An obsession that has crossed borders, breached privacy, and turned a peaceful sanctuary into an invasive battleground. The question remains, how long will this continue? How long will the Sussexes be hunted? Only time will tell. The irony of the situation, however, is not lost on the viewers. It's a spectacle of contradiction, a theatre of the absurd, where the players seem blissfully unaware of the roles they've been cast in. The British press, ever so quick to criticise Prince Harry's pointed views on media intrusion, are themselves the illustrators of his argument. With each passing day, they etch a clearer image of the very monster Harry has been rallying against. It's a peculiar paradox, isn't it? The same tabloids that accuse the couple of craving attention are the ones that can't seem to let them go. They are the ones who fly halfway across the world, embed themselves in an otherwise quiet town, and disrupt the lives of its inhabitants, all in pursuit of the next Harry and Meghan headline. It's a relentless chase, a never-ending cycle of intrusion and exploitation. The press, in its pursuit of scandal and sensation, seems to have lost sight of the basic tenets of journalism: fairness, objectivity, respect for privacy. Instead, it has adopted a model of relentless pursuit, where the subjects of their interest are not allowed a moment's peace. The irony is that the very press that accuses Harry of being overly sensitive about privacy is the one that refuses to respect it. They've become the architects of a self-fulfilling prophecy, painting Harry and Meghan as attention seekers, then relentlessly seeking them out to validate their own narrative. It's a vicious cycle, one that feeds the tabloid machine while eroding the very principles it claims to uphold. The British press, while pointing fingers, seems to be oblivious of the mirror held up to them. They've become an ironic caricature of their own criticism, a testament to the very concerns raised by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. It begs the question, who's really desperate for attention here? The couple seeking a quiet life, or the press that won't let them have it? The answer, it seems, is painfully obvious. Despite the accusations of craving attention, Harry and Meghan chose a quiet life. It seems almost paradoxical, doesn't it? Two individuals so often at the heart of the world's attention, choosing to step away from the spotlight, seeking nothing more than a peaceful existence. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, made the conscious decision to step back from royal duties, a choice that was not taken lightly. They sought a life less dominated by the constant scrutiny of the press, a life where they could focus on their family, their work, and their personal growth. Their move to Montecito, California, was a clear statement of this desire for a quieter life. Nestled in the verdant landscape of Santa Barbara County, Montecito offered them the tranquility and privacy they yearned for. It was a place to raise their children away from the relentless gaze of the media, a place where they could simply be a family. Yet their choice was met with criticism and disbelief. Accusations of attention-seeking and fame-chasing were thrown their way. But let's pause for a moment and consider this. Isn't it ironic that the very people accusing them of craving attention are the ones who refuse to let them live in peace? The Sussexes didn't choose a quiet life to create a scandal or to gain more attention. They chose it because they wanted to escape the toxicity and intrusion that had become a part of their daily lives. They chose it for the sake of their mental health, their happiness, and their family. In the end, it's not about whether you agree with their decision or not. It's about understanding and respecting their right to choose their own path, their own life. But will the British press ever accept this? Only time will tell. If history is any indication, the path ahead may be fraught with challenges. But one thing is clear: Harry and Meghan are determined to live their lives on their own terms, away from the unyielding glare of the media. And that, my friends, is a choice we should all respect. As we come to the end of our discussion, one fact remains clear. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, are living under a microscope of relentless media scrutiny. This scrutiny takes an insidious form, with journalists from across the pond embedding themselves in the quiet town of Montecito, fishing for gossip to satiate the British tabloid machine. This is not just about capturing candid shots. This is about intruding into their lives, hanging around local cafes, eavesdropping on conversations and badgering locals. All for what? To churn out invasive, judgmental pieces that do nothing more than fuel an industry worth millions. Herein lies the irony. The very media that criticises Harry's disapproval of their intrusive behaviour is the one that validates his concerns every single day. They claim the Sussexes crave attention, yet it's the press who seem desperate for content, clinging to every move Harry and Meghan make to stay relevant. The truth is painfully obvious. Harry and Meghan chose peace. They chose a quiet life away from the royal spotlight. Yet, the British press refuses to respect that choice, because as long as they can monetize the Sussexes' lives, the relentless stalking will never cease. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. We value your support and engagement.